Hi everyone, I'm Deborah Rose with Realty One Group in beautiful Payson, Arizona. Thank you for joining the talk show live on Facebook. We are going to invite you to share this program. We have a fascinating guest, but before we introduce him, I want to say thank you to Cameron Davis behind the camera with Razor Thin Media. He's turned into quite a celebrity around town with the development of DiscoverGilaCounty.com's website, winning big awards. So I'm really fortunate to have him as a collaborator in this production. So if you'll please join us, we are going to introduce formally in just a moment Hubert Nanty with the Tonto Apache tribe. He is the general manager of the Mazatazal Casino locally here in town. So we're going to start here in just a few seconds. So thanks for joining us. You ready? Now's the time to start getting focused. Okay, everyone, we're going to just jump right in. Let's make this formal. Hubert Nanty, Tonto Apache tribe in Payson, Arizona. Welcome to this talk show. We are so fortunate and very honored to have you as our guest today.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity.
I'm so excited. We were talking a little bit before we went live about all the wonderful things that the casino does. But first and foremost, people need to know that you are the general manager of this casino. So do you want to give us just a little bit of a history on how long the casino's been here and what your responsibility is?
Yes, the casino opened in 1993. We purchased a double wide trailer and we put 90 machines in there. So those were the beginning days. Besides that, we offered pristine cuisine, the best in Rim Country. That was hot dogs from Walmart.
Pristine cuisine. Okay, that's good. Okay, and what else did you provide?
So we grew from there and expanded into the older part of the casino, and it's still there. It's still function, and we included or expanded to get about an additional 200 to 300 machines. And that provided the income and the revenues, plus the play and the availability of play for Rim Country. Soon after, we expanded into where we're at today. And currently, the machine number and the floor count is right at about 360. That seems to be average and accommodate the market. We'd like to see an increase, but again, it just is the best combination for what the market bears.
Yeah, and nowadays it's grown into this really nice venue. You have a hotel. How many rooms do you have at the hotel?
The hotel accommodates 40.
Okay.
There's 40 rooms, and then of course our full-blown restaurant. Where we offer the Rim's Best salad bar. There's 28 items on the salad bar, and it's a great place to relax for either a lunch or evening dinner.
Fantastic. Well, and not only that, but the casino is quite impressive. I mean, it is a very viable business in our small community, and we were just talking about how amongst the school system and the hospital, we feel that you're probably the biggest private owners in this area, and you employ over how many people?
Well over 300 altogether in the entire campus.
Okay.
And that includes the tribal administration. But again, currently, out of that number, 3/4% of our team members come from the town of Payson. So I feel like that over the years, that has always been and probably always will be, in that we are a small community. The tribe has grown to some extent as far as population is concerned. Yet, on the other hand, our main team members that we get are from the rest or outside of the reservation. So contribution back into the town of Payson is very, very powerful and strong.
Yes.
And by way of tax base, by way of buying power, by way of the economy. So we help drive the economy. Again, the tribe's business as a casino is very responsible. We send the message out to game responsibly, extending every opportunity we can to advertise responsibly and make sure that everyone enjoys our environment. So,
and in comparison to, say, like Las Vegas, where they keep the machines tight, they call it. I used to live there, so I know kind of the lingo, where they keep those machines tight and they don't pay out very much. I mean, how do you think your casino compares to, say, a typical casino in Las Vegas that way? Are you that way, or?
We are unique. You come to our casino, you'll experience a unique gaming experience and entertainment. So to compare ourselves, we don't reach out to do that because we believe our local economy is our core base, and we want to treat them well. We want to also extend to them every opportunity they can get to be a part of our entertainment by way of bringing top-notch entertainers.
That's how we started working together, really, back in 2016, 2017 with the Charlie Daniels Band concert.
Yes.
And you were saying that in the past, and I think this is extremely valuable information to anyone that wants to come up and visit this wonderful casino, that back in the day, you focused primarily on tribute bands. But then when Charlie Daniels came to town, and the devil didn't come with him, I'm just telling you that right now, it proved that we could handle some real, live, authentic performers. And I wanted to address that because you just had someone that sold out the casino in her performance. Who was that?
That was Crystal Gale. And she provided an evening filled with really unique songs that Rim Country gravitated to, and they were excited about it. As a matter of fact, there were many comments that I heard of bringing her back.
Wow.
So it was a fantastic. Same way we still hear about Charlie Daniels, bring him back. Yeah. Likewise with Clint Black. But our future in Rim Country is because we are in a entertainment business. We want to attract mainstream artists to come, and we're reaching out for that. And I feel like that the casino has been a very responsible business in Rim Country.
Absolutely.
And giving back to our locals above and beyond.
Yes, you make the newspaper a lot because at the end of the year you like to donate to multiple non-for-profit organizations in Payson, and you're looking for a certain criteria. What criteria would that be?
The nonprofits are 501c, and it's well known that a nonprofit must be for educational purposes as well as scientific research, and they fall into those categories. One thing that I've looked through is how many of our nonprofits really help minority class of people, and in particular because the money's coming from an Indian-owned casino, is how many Native Americans are being helped, whether it's family or children in school, whatever the case may be. And it may just be one child, or it may be a family, or it may be a group of 10 families, whatever the case may be. It always helps to know where these funds are going and who it's helping.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How many families do you have living on the tribal lands here in Payson? Do you know?
We have about 160, and again, that number is growing.
Good.
And so it's a healthy environment. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, and you know, most people love history. They love culture. They love the stories about this area. Could you tell the listeners just a little bit about your Apache tribe and a little bit of the history of this area and what kind of significance it is to belong to such a special breed of people?
Yes, yes. History goes a long ways. All in general is the Apaches were the last one to basically accept the terms of conditions that the U.S. government placed upon us. And many of the things that the issues, we never had health care, right? We never had education, yet our environment was that itself. You know, our living condition, our gravitating for food and shelter. We knew best where to live during the winter months. We migrated in this whole entire Southwest territory. Here and there, whenever it's winter, we wouldn't live on the rim. You know, we'd migrate down to the south. Matter of fact, recently I read a book on Geronimo, and unknown to me, and probably unknown to Rim Country, he made it all the way to the Gulf of Mexico, and he looked at the ocean, and he described it as where the water never ends. Oh. So it just tells me that our migration process of what the land offered was, we felt and believed this whole area was ours, and we could go wherever we wanted to go and live where we wanted to live. Mm-hmm. So the history goes a long ways, and where we're at, again, that's another story to really try and understand. Mm-hmm. But nevertheless, I feel like that the tribe has contributed immensely to the economy of the town of Payson.
Absolutely.
And not just the town of Payson, but all of Rim Country, contributing not only by way of donations, but also as a business owner. So I feel like that, I firmly believe we are a responsible business owner.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely, I would agree wholeheartedly, and I think most people in Payson would thank you for being contributors in such a powerful way. And you've made your tribe has made the best of a very bad situation. I know many people empathize with the Native Americans, the true Native Americans of this great country, in particular the Southwest where we live, and Apache. And you speak the native tongue, right? You still speak Apache.
Yes.
Which is profound. Who taught you that? Just your parents?
I learned on my own. Yes.
You learned on your own.
Yes. Wow. Listening to my grandparents speak it on a daily basis. Mm-hmm. My cousin was half Apache and half Paiute from California. He spoke English. And as we came together, as kids did back then, playing in the wash, playing in the mesquite trees and all so forth, he primarily spoke English. And so I would try to listen to how he pronounced his word. Mm-hmm. And that's how I learned English was through my cousin.
That's wonderful. So, wow. And you tell us a little bit about your family, because you have a beautiful family. You have a wife, Laura, and you have children, and mainly boys, right? But you
yes. I have twins. They're 13 years old, and they tower over me. How that happened, I don't know. But they're in our Rim Country Middle School, and I just attended the IEP meeting yesterday, and they're doing fantastic. It's a neat thing to know that education for minors and Native Americans, there's a lot of attention to their growth as far as academics is concerned. So I'm very proud of our family, and yeah. fantastic. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I noticed, and everyone will notice your beautiful beaded necklace, that you have a daughter who made that for you.
Yes.
She's a remarkable artist, isn't she?
Yes, she is. Yes. Yes, she does a lot of beadwork, and that's primarily family members that she makes this for. But yeah.
So let's talk about, I know that the casino also has a huge heart for children. I know that you give to children's education in Payson. Your own children have been brought up in some of the schools here, especially your youngest sons who are twins. So tell me what you do for the community in that realm.
What we've done is we have a program from the tribe, and the tribe has done this for number of years. We challenge our team members to bring in, and I mentioned this at the chamber luncheon, and I told a story about it. We challenge them every November, December to bring in clothing, used clothing items, shoes, other toiletries, and use kitchen appliances, whatever the case may be, and we store them all in the tribal headquarters, and then on a certain given day we haul them all onto the U-Haul truck and go to other destinations. This year we went to the small community of Carrizo. That's in between Sholo and Lo. And we had heard that they had some problems with their water, the quality of water. So we also collected water from bottled waters from our team members. As we got there, we unloaded, and it was not an elaborate building or anywhere, a community center. It was just several canopies that were put out, and then we distributed them by men's clothing, women's clothing, and so forth, and told the community, help yourself with whatever you want to get. And there was a small boy. He had cowboy boots on, and he was really proud. He looked at this one bicycle, and he kept looking at it. He kept putting his hands on it. And I waited around for 15 minutes later, the bike was gone. So he took it. But again, it's just images like that and stories like that really fulfill the passion that we have to help other communities besides here. So our outreach extends beyond just the community here in Rim Country. Our families are connected all over in Camp Verde, in San Carlos. So our Apache family is really strong, tight-knit family connection. But gaming has given us a very valuable opportunity. I think gaming always is going to be aggressive. The publication for the type of machines that are available, what you can do with this and that and the other gaming equipment. Yet on the other hand, we realize here in Rim Country, the market can only bear so much. Yet in its aggressive feature, we want to bring it down to hometown, Main Street, so to speak. That was a political campaign slogan for a long time. It's going back down to Main Street. Yet I feel we have challenges in the future for gaming. It's nothing that's surprising. Yet on the other hand, in anticipation, we can level up our expectations and see how we can meet our daily challenges as well as our annual challenges. So it's a fantastic industry to observe and be a part of. Yes. Some of the team members we have developed very unique skills and very unique expertise as it comes to looking into the components of a machine. Our surveillance equipment, it has to be first class act. And whether we have older machines, and some of our guests want that. They don't want to ever see this machine hauled away. They they want to still see the handle there. Nothing new. It doesn't, right? Some of us are still on the instead of speed dial, the
Rotary
flip
dial.
phone.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, more like the rotary.
How can we forget that?
Well, I won't ever forget it because when you straddle both the old and the new, it's like you remember everything. I remember the old phone. I mean, I'm giving away my age. I didn't even have a cell phone until I was 42 years old. Okay, so I'm a dinosaur, right? But I did upgrade. I don't have flip phones anymore, so don't anymore. I got an Apple phone. So, you got a question? Okay.
So, our audience, Sandy, has been Googling your name and noticed that you actually, a lot of jewelry comes up. Do you make jewelry?
I perform in our powwows, traditional dancer, and yes, I do. I do make my own. I have an outfit and a regalia, and I put most of it together. I sewed my own moccasin and put the beadwork on it, and in that aspect, yes, I do that.
Where do you do that? We'd like to come see, right? Everyone would come see Hubert if you were dancing somewhere, right?
Yes. Next month is Pachigo Powwow in San Carlos, Globe, Miami area. Yes, and generally and usually the public's invited. So the performances are held.
Are you going to be videotaping that and putting it on Discover Gila County?
We will probably get video. I won't be there, but we'll get video that we'll post.
Awesome.
We've actually already done a post advertising that event.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
Well, when is it? Like March what?
March.
Do you remember between the two of you? Is it like middle, end of March? Well, that Sandy lady on there, maybe she can keep Googling. Help us, Sandy. That is so awesome.
Yeah, it's an awesome powwow. It really is. It's thrilled to participate.
Yeah. You're dancing as an eagle dancer? What's your costume speak to? Bear?
It basically speaks to traditional in that there's categories. Yep. From the tiny tots to the golden age.
Nice.
I belong in the golden age. March 7th and 8th.
March 7th and 8th, we're going to all go down and see Hubert dancing. Which?
It's the Apache Gold Casino Powwow, March 7th through the 8th.
Apache Gold Casino Powwow. Okay.
It's just in San Carlos, just a little bit outside
Of Globe.
Just a little outside of Globe.
Right.
Okay, so going back, categories. So you're doing traditional dance in certain categories.
Yes.
Okay.
You have the golden age, women's and men, the men's categories, the women's categories, the teen, and it basically is an imitation of your life story of animals. For an example, the Northeast tribes, actually Northwest tribes, have started what is called the prairie chicken dance. It imitates the prairie chicken, and it's very unique. If you're a fast dancer and like to really move around, that's your category. Then there's the senior women, very stoic, very respectful and honorable as they come through. It's their beadwork is fabulous, just really awesome as they come through. So,
do they sell jewelry and things there too?
Yes, there's vendors that do sell beadworks and something that maybe you might need on your outfit or something personal or as a gift. So, yes.
Okay, very good. Well, I know we're getting close to we got like 6 minutes. Okay, so what do you want to talk about? Like, did I leave anything on the table with you?
No, okay. I just would like to add that the tribe in its vision for all of Rim Country, one is it's a responsible business owner, Yet two, it's challenged with many of the aspects of such as healthcare, social aspects. Always reaching forward, always looking forward to what can we do different. It's challenged with that, and plus providing for our own. That's going to always be an important part of the tribe. The tribal government, I feel like that has been very responsible to provide opportunities for employment from Rim country as well as elsewhere, and it's been generous, exceptionally generous, and whether our community in whole from Rim country accepts that. It's a fantastic partnership. I feel like that we've been responsible neighbors with the town, and I feel like the jointly conversations we've had and the joint ventures we've had reaches far to the health and welfare of the economy of the town of Payson.
Absolutely. I think there could be even more collaboration with the tribe, especially with the town. I think there's great things that can be done. We proved that with the Charlie Daniels Band concert. We couldn't have done it without you. You provided fabulous support, and it made the show a phenomenal success. And I think it inspired everyone that we can do great things when we put our minds together and work together to promote and the welfare of the community, and also shed some light on wonderful talent and people that maybe the public would never see.
Yes.
And you really emerged from the shadows on that production, and now you've really taken the bull by the horns, and you're doing these fabulous concerts, and it's made it exciting. And in March, you have Mickey Gilley and Johnny Lee, right?
Yes, we are.
Do you know the date exactly?
It's in March. It's
March 25th,
yes,
I think.
Yes.
So if any of you want to see a great concert with the original Mickey Gilley and Johnny Lee,
Let me go to the Discover Gila County.
okay, we got someone going to this Discover Gila County to figure everything out. But what's really neat, I was just in Pasadena, Texas with my family, and the night before, Friday night, we went to a dance, and there was Mickey Gilley's son playing the saxophone in a band, and it's such a small world. So I told you I'm getting tickets, and I'm going because I have a belt buckle for Mickey Gilley's old nightclub in Pasadena, Texas. So I think it's remarkable that you're doing that. Thank you so much, and you plan to continue to do things like that, correct?
Yes. That's
exciting.
That's a part of the whole entire gaming experience, right?
Yeah.
To provide a exceptional evening experience.
Yeah.
In our facility.
It's beautiful. It's so fun.
Yes.
Like, who doesn't love music?
Right.
Who doesn't want great food? And you've kind of graduated from Walmart hot dogs, right? Or do you still sell them? You probably still sell them in the little bar. But Cameron's got...
So the Urban Cowboy Reunion Tour to be held at Mazatazal Hotel and Casino will actually be on March 13th at 7 p.m.
Okay, March 13th, 7 p.m., Mickey Gilley and Johnny Lee. Get your tickets now. They're $40 until about a week before, and then they go to $50, I believe. So
yes.
We'd love to see you there. And in just wrapping things up, I have a special request.
What is that?
Would you say like an Apache blessing to everyone? We would love to hear that language from you.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much. In honor and respect to our elders, the unborn, that we honor everyone who walks this day, and as the light has been granted to us, that we give thanks back to our Creator to give us unique wisdom and understanding. Mm-hmm. So, itjimi ke honan stau ku sanai kai stau na trai kes le itjimi gujun le na fanste le hayu san you no kira o liu ku stau na trai kes le a here ara liko John falls on that ditchy. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Hubert, I'm very grateful that you made the time to be on the show. What a jewel of a human being you are, and I'm very grateful. I know Cameron is in this community is to have you as one of the most prominent leaders in this town, and thank you for the good work that you've done and will continue to do with the casino. And just to let people know that there's always jobs available too. So if anyone needs a job, you need to go to the casino and apply, right?
Yes. Thank you for that. Yes. Thank you for the opportunity to ask me to be here. And I feel very strongly that this program is going to continue. And it's just destined to be that.
Yes, thank you. Oh, I love it. I love it. And thank you all for joining. Remember, I'm at paceandazproperties.com. This show will also be archived at that website under the talk show after this program, but you can always find it on my Facebook business page, which is Deborah Rose, Payson AZ Realtor. So thank you for joining us today. What a remarkable show. And we'll see you again next month.